Hello, good morning. My name is Nacho. I think you know me from school, right? Probably you have brothers or sisters, little brothers that I teach English in infants, right? Today I'm going to be here with you and we're going to review the topic of animals, right? So, um, here we go. You're going to see this worksheet. What you're going to need is a piece of paper like this, right? And a pen or a pencil. That's it. You might not need the worksheet either. So just get a piece of paper and a pen, and we're going to start reading. So what I want you to do first is just please write today's date. So the date today is Wednesday, isn't it? It's Wednesday, the 25th, and what is the month? The month is March, isn't it? So Wednesday. My handwriting is not good. You to see my handwriting is terrible. Wednesday, 25th. 25th. Whoops. Whoops. 25th. I can just remove the screen. There you go. 25th March, isn't it? Wednesday, 25th March. So sorry. So just copy the pen with the pen. Copy it on the worksheet. All right. And here we go. Right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start reading. Yeah. And then you have to read as well. Obviously, you pause the video and you read after me. Okay. So I'm going to start with living things and non-living things. Yeah. Here you can see living things and non-living things. Okay. Um, Living things are born, they grow up, so they are born, right? They are born, nothing. They grow up, they can breathe, eat, and drink, right? And finally, one day they will die. They will die. So we have living things, yeah, that can do all that. They are born, for example, you are a living thing, you were born, and I am a living thing. I was born, I grew up, you grow up, right? You have to grow up and grow up. You breathe, you can breathe, you eat, you drink, and one day you will die. Okay. And we're going to see this with this example, this exercise. As you can see here, it says exercise 1, right? It said circle the living things. So you've got different things and you have to circle what you think is a living thing. So non-living things, you cross them out. All right. So now I want you to pause the video, you do the exercise, and when you finish, you play it again because we're going to do it and correct it. All right. Okay. Good. So pause the video. Oh, now you're back. Fine. So let's see what living things we can see here. For example, we can see the plant. What do you think about the plant? Plants are born, they grow up, breathe, eat, drink, and one day they plants die, right? So plants are definitely living things. And what about the football? Is it a living thing? Can the football grow up? Can it breathe? Can it eat? Can it drink? No way. So cross it out. And the car, we cross it out as well, right? And what about the stone? Have you ever seen a stone that can grow up, that can't breathe? No, cross it out. And the bird? Good, the bird is a living thing. And is the little girl a living thing? Yes, she is. And you are a living thing as well. Yeah? Sure. Good. Let me just circle it there. Okay, good. So this is done. Let's continue. We go and to the next part, vertebrates and invertebrates. Remember, I read it first, and then you have to read it afterwards, or you can read it first and then you listen to me, right? So we've got vertebrates and invertebrates. Those are the two different kinds of living things. We've got vertebrates are animals that have a backbone, and invertebrates don't have a backbone. Right. So this is your backbone. Right. Okay. This is your backbone. Right. And Well, vertebrates, for example, we're going to see the type of vertebrates. There are 5 types of vertebrates: birds, fish, mammals, reptiles, and amphibians. We're going to be studying them. Today, we're going only to focus on birds. First, we study birds, then fish, and then mammals, right? Tomorrow, we're going to see reptiles and amphibians. Those are the 3 vertebrates that we are going to study today. Yeah? And they all have a backbone, columna vertebral. They all have a backbone because invertebrates, they don't have backbone. They don't have any bones at all. Not in English, right? They don't have bones at all. For example, spiders, a fly, all insects. Insects don't have bones at all. Or an octopus, un pulpo, they don't have bones, so those are invertebrates. But now we focus on the vertebrates. Let's continue then with birds. As you can see, birds, we've got some examples. You could pick after me. Toucan, yeah, the toucan. We've got the eagle, yeah. Penguin, come on, repeat, okay. Hen and the ostrich, yeah. They are all different kind of birds. What do we know about birds? What do they have in common? Look, let's continue reading here. Birds have feathers. They have feathers, a beak, and wings. They've got feathers, they've got a beak, and they've got wings. Most birds can fly, but some can swim or run. They lay eggs and breathe through their lungs. So, what can we say about birds? Well, they lay eggs, right? They are not born from the mother's womb. What you're born from your mother's womb, right? Yeah, your mother belly grows, right? And you were born. Mother belly grew and you were born. That doesn't happen to birds. Birds are born from eggs, right? They lay an egg, and from that egg, you get the little chick, yeah? Like it happens with hens and chickens, as you can see here, right here, yeah? Good. So they also have lungs to breathe, like you and me. You and me, we've got lungs, and they've got lungs as well to breathe. Pulmones, right? They've got lungs as well. So let's continue now with fish. So fish, what happens to fish with fish? Let's see the different examples of fish that we've got here. We've got salmon, we've got the tuna, yeah, tuna, atún. We've got the shark, and we've got the clownfish. Okay, and what all of them? What do they have in common? Well, let's continue reading. Fish live in water. Yeah, they have fins and scales. Okay, fins in a fish. This is its fin, the aleta, and the scales. Right, scamas. All fish have fins and scales. They lay eggs like birds. Do you remember before we said that birds lay eggs? So fish as well. They are born from eggs. So sharks lay eggs as well. Yeah, they lay this very strange eggs. So you can see that sharks lay eggs as well. They are not born from the mother's womb. Sharks, not at all. They are born from eggs, and they breathe through their gills. Look, fish, they don't have lungs. They have gills. They've got branchias, right? So they breathe through them to the gills. Okay, that's it. Let's move on. Let's continue, and let's see some information about mammals. Remember, me and you and me, we are mammals, yeah? And we, as we're going to read, let's read now. Mammals are born from their mother's womb, okay? You know that, yeah? Did you and me? We're born from our mother's womb. They have fur, okay? Got fur here, got fur, and or hair, right? They've got fur or hair, and breathe through their lungs. They've got lungs as well, mammals. So most mammals have 4 legs and a tail. Well, if you look at the lion, we've got the lion here. It's got 4 legs, right? As you can see, it's got 4 legs and a tail. And you see the lion's tail over there? Yeah, lion's tail over here. There you go. happens the same with the rhino. If you look at the rhino has 4 legs, and it's got a tail as well. It doesn't have as much fur as the lion. The lion is more hairy. It's got more fur, right? Not as the rhino doesn't have as much, but it's a mammal as well. I think rhinos have a bit of fur somewhere, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. Just don't ignore me. Ignore me. Then the bat is the only flying mammal. Look at this. Well, there is one mammal that can fly, and that is the bat. Look, the bat or bats, they don't lay eggs. They are born from the mother's womb. Okay. So we can see that is the only flying mammal, right? But they also have lungs, right? And they've got fur. They don't have feathers. Bats don't have feathers. Not in plumas, okay? They've got fur, as you can see there. Then on the other hand, we've got the dolphin and the whale. That the dolphin and the whale are mammals that live in water. This is a whale. The whale is not a fish. No. The dolphin is not a fish. They are mammals. Okay. They don't have fur. They don't have fur, right? But they are born from the mother's womb, and they don't have gills like fish. No. Whale and dolphins, they've got lungs to breathe. Okay. They need to go up to the surface, right? Just to breathe and get some air. Okay, for example, the whale's got a hole just up here, just up there. They've got a hole, and they breathe. They get air through their hole. Okay, fine. Look, now we've got another exercise. So for today, we're going to do this. We're going to finish. We're going to do this exercise. We're going to finish, and tomorrow we continue with the rest of the lesson. Right? We continue with reptiles and amphibians. Right? So now, I read the exercise, I explain it, and then you will have to pause the video to do it. Yeah, this part, it says, exercise 2, read the sentences. You've got many sentences here. Write whether it corresponds to birds, fish, or mammals. Yeah, so, for example, they have gills. Yeah, what animals have gills? What animals have gills? Fish, very good. Fish have gills. At this moment, I want you to pause the video, do all of it, just take your piece of paper, take your pen, write down all the answers, and then just check it out. Okay, so pause the video, pause it. Now you're back, you did all of it, you finished, good. So now we're going to correct it and check it out. Now, we're in letter B. B, they lay eggs. What animals lay eggs? Birds, fish, mammals, not mammals, because they're born from the mother's womb. But birds and fish do. Right, birds and fish. What animals have feathers? They have feathers. What animals have feathers? Yeah, you said it. Birds, definitely birds. Plumas, yeah, have feathers. They have scales, stomachs. Only fish have scales, right? What animal? They live in water. What animal live in water? Good, fish and some mammals, right? We can put some mammals because we know that the dolphin or the whale, they're mammals and they live in water. Good. And some mammals, and you can put like the dolphin, like the whale. They have a beak, wings, birds, good. Koi plumas, birds. No, and alas, sorry, alas. They can fly, birds as well. Birds, and do you remember that there is one flying mammal? Do you remember its name? The bat, yeah, and bats. So we can say birds and bats, right? Because bats are not birds. So bats. And they are born from the mother's womb. What animals are born from the mother's womb? Not fish, they're born from eggs. Not birds. Birds are born from eggs as well. So mammals, me and you, were born from the mother's womb. And mammals, okay. So, and it is time, right? I hope you understood everything. Remember that tomorrow we're going to continue with the second part of the vertebrates. Bye bye.